Here it is, July 2nd. Welcome back to the Chase videos. Getting ready to go do some shooting, but yesterday I got in the mail a new Boonie sight. You know, these are available in dovetail mount. You can get pick mount or direct mount. Really nice there. It's got some nice features that I really love. I think I have an extra ring right here. Let's see. Oh, there's my pick mount. Got it. And here is your additional sight tape ring right here. I wanted one extra too. So with this sight, you can remove the sight tape dial and put a new one on. The thing that I like about that, if you're running two different arrows like I like to do, because I do a lot of 3D, so I might have a hunting arrow set up and a 3D setup, and so I can just pull the ring off, put the new ring on, and you're rocking and rolling with a different arrow setup. If it's the same diameter and stuff like that, you may not have to make any changes to your tune, which that's what I've run into. I was running even 23s and 27s in the Galaxy arrows out of the same tune. I was doing that on a launcher blade. But anyway, another really nice thing, change this out, they've got a lot of adjustment now on your pointer needle here for your sight tape. Before it was a little smaller than that and you could run out of room to adjust that. Now it's got all kinds of adjustments, so if you make an adjustment to your sight and you're off a couple of yards, you can always just move your pointer. Sweet setup. I'm going with the 10 thousandths up pin with the 2-pin version. That's my favorite right there, but I believe they've got 19 thousandths and maybe 29 thousandths. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they've got. Awesome sight, super durable. Fall on your bow or something, I bet you're not going to break your sight. But we'll put that on the hunting bow sometime this week and we'll have that rocking and rolling. But for today, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a 3D shoot. I need to get a little practicing in, so we're going to head to the 3D course. Devin's got his work cut out for him because he's going to run two cameras, one set up on the target so you can see the impact, and then he's going to run the small camera just on me. So I'll take a couple practice shots here. We'll head out and start shooting. Wait for it. Pow. She's in the black dot down there. Kapow. All right, 2 warm-ups. That's all we need. Let's go get to shooting. Thank you. Come on, Pokey McPokerson. Oh, I pulled the best arrow first. That's against the rules. Shooting 23s. Sirius, Galaxy in the 23s. They got these in 25s and 27s also, which I've been thinking about going to one of those two for more line cutting abilities, but you also get more wind drift, so a bit of a trade-off there. So for now, we're still running 23s. And of course, these are just my 3D arrows. I don't hunt with these. I've got the Orions that I hunt with. So. All right, we're gonna shoot this for score today, and we're gonna use ASA scoring, and I'll show you what that is. So you've got an upper 12 right here. You've got to call that one. You've got a lower 12 here. It's always in play unless you call the upper. If you call the upper, then the lower's out of play. If you hit it, it doesn't count for a 12, it's just a 10. So this is your 10 ring. That's the fun thing about ASA is if you want to shoot at these 12s, you got that risk versus reward, because it's, you know, in the corners, you're real close to an 8 or even a 5. But I love it. It's a lot of fun when you can hit them anyway. Maybe not so much when you can't. But anyway, that's how we're scoring today, ASA 12s. If we were shooting IBO, this would be a 11 here in the middle, but it's just a 10 today with ASA scoring. So let's get her started. I will let you know what the yardage is, what 12 I'm aiming at, so you guys can follow along. All right, guys, 41.3 yards on the javelina there. I'm going to shoot for the lower 12. I'm using that white stripe there, right where it starts to curve is about where that 12 is at. So that's what we're going for. Don't know. Let's go scope her out. All right, every shot I'm evaluating if I'm hitting right, left, high, low. This one, I'm quite a ways right. I was up there shooting earlier today, kept hitting left, so I kept adding clicks to bring it back right. First shot, I shot right. Could have been me. May need to adjust my sight. But anyway, we got a 10 on the first one. Height wasn't bad. I'm still, I probably would have been over the top of it, but rather that than too low. Too low for the upper. And I forgot to say upper, that's what I was aiming at, but I explained it like I was shooting at the upper, but I think I'm too low for it. So where I was trying to aim at that, I could kind of see that hole back there, and I added 1.5 yards hoping to bump up into that. I probably had just enough height if my right and left had been right on. Might have caught it, but shot to the right again, so that's 2 already. See what happens on this next one. Fired real nice, but I have no idea where it hit. Let's go look. Shot high right again. So now this doesn't count for a 12, even though it would catch the line if you called the upper, but I was shooting at the lower, didn't call the upper, so it's just a 10. Toughest shot of the course right here. We've got a 70-yard muley. Of course, I'm not aiming at a 12 at 70 yards. I'm just trying to get the 10 on this one. Can't tell from here. It might be in the 10. It's a little high left. All right, next shot. Little trick for you old guys. You probably already know this. Flip your rangefinder backwards and use it like a magnifying glass. 23.5 yards. The tough thing with this target is getting a reference to aim at. It's a black target with really no white dots or anything to use to go off from, so it's kind of tough to pick a spot. That's it. 12. That'll be a 12, and if it's not, Devin gets to hunt my farm. Come on, baby, you better be there.
On camera.
Hey, by the way, Devin gets to hunt my farm anyway, so we're not out much.
It is over the top, too.
Yes! You still get to hunt my farm? Yeah. Gosh, I thought that was in, I really did. We got a close one here. It's 6 yards, and you'll get these sometimes in a tournament all the way down to 2 yards. I've seen them. And the surprising thing is you can't just set your sight to 20 and call it good. I just shoot them in, so 6 yards puts me at 28 yards is where I need to have my sight. Look, if you're shooting 2 yards, you got to set that sucker to 72. See what we can do here. Upper called. Kind of a long hold for a 6 yard shot, but we got it. Nailed that sucker. It's a good shot there. Ooh, that felt like she was sitting right there. I'll be surprised if that's not a 12. If that's not a 12, Devin can choose whatever fish he wants to catch. Oh wait, we got one more. Almost skipped the wolf.
And if this ain't a 12,
oh. And but if it is a 12,
then
I get to pick whatever deer you have to hunt. That'd be pretty good odds. I'd take that bet all day. Uh-oh, Devin. It's in. I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's a 12. Look at that. I called the lower. An absolute donut on that sucker. Can't wait to hunt Devin's farm now for that. 3 12s in a row, but my luck's about to run out on this next one. Too high. I believe it's too dang high. Hate to let those get away, man. That should be a 12 all day. You remember last time we filmed this corn? Wasn't even knee high. This is some of that stuff that we put urea on there when it was about, you know, a foot tall or so. It is just taking off, and we've been catching rain like crazy, so we're in good shape. But anyway, I hate to end it on a 10 on this target. It's only a 20-yard target, shot just over top of the 12 there. All right, here's the scorecard. Up to even 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 12. So we're up 12, 212. Not bad shooting. I definitely have shot better, of course, before, but up 12 still pretty solid. 2 8s. You know, my goal is no 8s, but sometimes that's just not possible, especially when you got a 70-yarder and a few 50s. So, oh, I know what I was going to tell you. So remember last year we had the tall 8 and the 9 kept walking death row, and we filmed them there a few times. I think I got pictures of that 8. He looks really solid. So other than that, that's going to be it today. We're going to have to go get a skid loader up in Des Moines and move it. So we will see you guys on the next chase video. Thanks again for joining us. So long.